This is Chris Spiker.
I'm Aaron Goldstein. We are here with our first guest, Michael Lemos from AV Uke for Schools.
Aloha.
Aloha. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well, Chris.
Saw you at the Chamber this week.
It's amazing to be a brand new member of the Chamber and to really feel welcomed by that organization. It was incredible.
So you're a retired guy now, recently retired, couple of years.
A few years I've been retired, state of California employee, and filling my time up with music, education, and helping the community out. It's just things that I love to do.
And you found that the Chamber is a great way to meet people and to get the word out.
When I went to that meeting this morning, I was amazed at the number of people that I've met before walking the streets of Lancaster, and there they all are. It's a gathering spot for those people that are in the know and want to really help the community grow.
And how many of them knew about the Ukulele Festival?
I had about 4 of them come up to me and said, "You're Mike Lemos." Well, yes, I am. And a couple of the individuals were school principals, elementary school principals that our organization has reached out to, and they expressed an interest in hosting one of our after-school music programs. So we were contacting them on Facebook and Instant Messenger, and it was nice to get a face to put to that name.
Exactly.
So, you know, when you meet face to face, the communication happens at another level, and it was really, really nice.
Then they realize you're for real, and they're going to listen a little bit more to the message.
That's correct.
So the Ukulele Festival, which is just coming up, October 12th and 13th.
That's right. We have the 4th annual Antelope Valley
Wow.
Ukulele Festival. This is going to be our 4th year, and we're at the Antelope Valley College, and they're co-sponsoring the event with us, and they've been amazing over there at the college. And it's going to be the first year that we're going to have a 2-day festival.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a concert Friday night, and then we get all excited with all the performers and the music that we hear, that we get to come back and meet them in person and attend their workshops and clinics and just hang out with them for the day. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I have been in the audience there at that beautiful theater auditorium at Antelope Valley College, 30th and K on the west side. And the lighting was amazing for the shows.
They have quite a few special tricks up their sleeve this year. They were showing me some of their backdrop options and for the artists that are playing, and kind of the stage that we're going to kind of set a mood for our music and just really see what all the different wonderful sounds that these artists get out of their ukuleles.
Wow. Now, the purpose of the show here in a couple of weeks is to raise funds for the important work of your group.
Yes, we have the Ukulele Festival as our major fundraiser for Antelope Valley Ukes for Schools. And my wife and I started a nonprofit organization to introduce music education back to our local elementary and middle schools. And this is the 4th festival, and the proceeds go 100% to providing ukuleles, instruction manuals, accessories such as tuners and strings and such for a class of 25 students that we provide to a school in our program for no charge whatsoever. And it's up to the school to provide a teacher or a volunteer to instruct the program how they want to carry it out. And we are currently in 4 schools in the Antelope Valley in 3 different school districts. And we're talking to a school over on the West Side School District. And then we're also having an individual that is representing homeschooled kids.
Wow.
And charter schools, but the homeschool kids, they come together for music activities once a week, and that'd be great for you guys to do something like that. So all we need is a volunteer and a willingness to host the program, and we give you everything you need to get these kids into music.
Why Ukes?
Well, very simple reason, Chris, because it's a lot easier to provide 25 ukuleles than 25 grand pianos. I tell you. And plus the ukulele is kind of cool right now. You can see videos all over YouTube, and in fact, if you go to our website for the festival, avukefest.com. That's AVUKEFEST, avukefest.com, and you can see some of these artists and some of the directions they're taking these ukuleles in the music. It's quite amazing. So a lot of kids I see walking around high schools. I've seen them walking up and down streets of the malls with their ukulele in their hand.
And they're light.
They're light, they're simple, they're portable,
It's not a trombone.
and you can just sit down anywhere and start playing, and you'll guarantee to draw a crowd.
You've told me stories. You have had the ukulele in the airport, and you're waiting an hour for the flight, and you pull out the ukulele and
You know that, Chris, whenever I travel at the airport, I have my ukulele with me, and like you had mentioned, I told you about, I'll sit down and start playing, and it's the most amazing fact. Pretty soon there's another ukulele, 2 ukuleles. They show from
Really?
everywhere, and we just start playing, and we get a little informal community together while we're waiting to pass the time, and you know what? People are happy and they're smiling. And because a lot of people in the airports are stressed and they're rushed and they're really upset, whatever, and we just blow that away.
that's relaxing music.
It is very relaxing.
And then the girls start dancing.
That happens too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great time, and that's a very social instrument.
So someone can come to the festival whether they play or not.
That's right. We are gearing our workshops for people that are absolute beginners. The very first workshop that we're going to have is for someone that's never even held a ukulele in their hands.
They get to hold.
They get to hold one, and we have
Wow.
our corporate sponsor, Ohana Ukuleles, are providing loaner ukes for you can have one all day to try out, test drive it, see if you like it, to take some of these classes that we're holding. And so that's
Wow.
been a really big item for us, that we have so much support from the ukulele industry to get our program going.
Michael, I just got to tell you, this is another reason that the Antelope Valley is on the map. I mean, where else are they doing something like this?
Well, like I said, we are at the tail end of the Southern California ukulele season, so people that just can't get enough of it, and they come up here. We've had people from Ventura, Las Vegas, and last year we had someone from South Dakota that was in the area that showed up at our festival. And we even have one of our hotels sponsoring that they have special room packages available for people that want to spend the night with us here. So
Crazy. It just gets better and better.
it absolutely does.
You know, this is the same weekend that I have my high school reunion, and 2 or 3 of my classmates were coming for the festival. And I said, hey, by the way, don't forget us, your
Yeah.
high school classmates.
That's
So
right.
they're going to go all day with you, and then they're going to come over for a couple hours and see people from high school.
Well, that should be an amazing day for them.
When people go to the avukefest.com website, do they also get a chance to buy the 2-day pass?
There's a link there to purchase tickets at our website, and that's a link to the Antelope Valley College Theater, and they have a website set up. You can buy if you just want to go one night to the concert, you're busy Saturday, or if you just want to show up Saturday, you can buy different options, or you can get the all-access pass, everything included, $60.
Yeah, I have a conflict because a couple of years I even printed up my own media credential to come over there and take some pictures and interview people.
A lot of people say, hey, I know Mike Lemos, and
That's all it takes.
that's all it takes, and we'll get them in there. We'll give them something memorable to remember this weekend by.
Kind of off the subject, but we had talked about palm fronds. Do you have your palm fronds lined up, or do you want anything on stage?
No, I don't have any palm fronds lined up, and I would love greenery on stage, a tropical type of setting,
Yeah.
which would be really, really awesome. Of course, we talked about nothing too heavy,
Yeah.
but yeah, we can talk about that later. I'd really like that.
Okie doke, I'll keep that in mind then.
Okay.
The dates for the festival are,
Friday, October the 12th. The concert starts at 7:30 in the Antelope Valley College Performing Arts Theater. And Saturday, October 13th, we're going to be all throughout the Music and Fine Arts Quad, setting up an outdoor stage, and our workshops will be in various buildings right in that area. Our vendors will be out there, tables for purchasing ukuleles, trying out new models and such. And we're looking forward to making a lot of new friends this weekend.
well, it's all about the aloha spirit.
That's absolutely why we do it,
The vendors travel, they put a lot of time and effort into this. They don't necessarily need to sell everything, but at least go up and chat with them and ask them some questions and hear their story.
They'll love to talk with you. You'll find some of the most friendly people that you ever met. People in the ukulele world in general, egos are put aside. You know, it's all about aloha, as you mentioned. That we're friends. We're here together doing this, and it's for a great cause. It's for getting music into our local schools again. You know, and we have a blast playing, and I'm going to be playing with about 3 different groups there myself, so I'm going to be wearing a lot of hats on that day.
I was going to say take your vitamins, but I think you're pretty energetic anyway. Free parking that day.
Free parking on college campus.
And what time does the event start on Saturday?
On Saturday, it starts at 10 a.m., and the college Performing Arts Theater will have food available for purchase, and or you can bring your own picnic lunch and sit on that beautiful lawn out in the quad area.
And there are lots of benches in that quad area.
There
Lots
are.
of places to sit.
We're setting up tables and chairs.
Wow.
Yep.
You and the committee.
Yes, we are. Thank you, Facilities Department, Antelope Valley College. Shout out to them. They're amazing.
The college realized this is right in their mission statement. And so they just embraced you and opened their doors, and you'll never have to struggle for a home again.
We're looking forward to it, and it's been amazing that they're already talking about next year, but let's get through this one first.
Let's get through this one. And you're bringing people to the high desert in October, which is a good month of the year.
It's my favorite month of the year in the high desert.
How many festivals in California? Uke festivals.
Oh my gosh,
A bunch.
a lot. San Diego all the way up to Redding and to Fresno, Central Valley, and all points in between.
Michael Lemos, AV Ukes for Schools, thanks for being on the show. Thanks for being a chamber member.
Happy to be here, Chris.